We have yet to have more money, even though I can get freer draft. I kind of want more money, so please give me money. Now we can let the time pass by. Okay, we got a bit more money. Can I get it now? 3-year draft? Nope. Can I get this whole mix? No, 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 no. No on everything. No money for Japan. Our blueprints roll. Oh, I thought I put spies on it. Well, first of all, basic training. Or maybe I should have taken 3-year draft first. It doesn't matter too much. It's just a bit of manpower. And honestly, Japan starts with a hell of a lot of manpower, so yeah, it should be fine. And all the armies here should be advancing to the relevant stations. It's gonna take quite a while for them, though. And there's one more thing that I forgot. The Air Force. I have quite a bit of planes, and everything will be transported here to Dalian. Is there anyone that I missed? Is there anyone in Korea? No airplanes anywhere? Okay, was that all the airplanes? Dalian. Oh, there we go. Harbin. Some stuff here. Down to Dalian. Not sure how much use I will have of them. But it might be some. So let's divide them up into interceptors and divide them up into tactical bombers. Sure, and some naval bombers. There we go. We have 4 air wings right now. Divide them up into their individual roles, because I have learned apparently that you're not supposed to mix and match. Let's see what else is going on here. We have a couple of garrisons spread out here. Okay, let's combine these. Combine these. No reason to have 2 divisions of it all. Yeah. So when the war starts, I mean the actual war, not just the thing with China, we will have to take a lot of island hopping, and hopefully the United States will be far in the future to deal with, so things like Guam can be taken fairly quickly. But we will need to take essentially every single port they can use against us to avoid convoy raiding and stuff like that. And hopefully by that point we will have a fairly advanced fleet of a hell of a lot more carriers and stuff like that. So hopefully this fleet can stand on its own against the might of the Empire. But we'll have to see how that happens later on. The war plan will be simply to push through, attack, take Beijing, probably encircle it, using our cavalry somewhere around here to try to push through and do some sort of encirclement, and then go as quickly as possible. To drift due to internal factors. Well, I don't know what that means, so let's take it. Probably a stupid decision. We have a bit more money. Hopefully that means 3-year draft. Wait, that was the wrong one. Yep, it means 3-year draft. Perfect. And then we will have an army here that will land somewhere along Shanghai, probably in Hangzhou, covered by one of our fleets, probably this one. That also includes the Congo, our pride of the fleet. And that one will try to take Shanghai and go for Nanjing. And everything will be fine and dandy, hopefully. Soon the armies will arrive. Soon enough. Let's speed up. Come on, armies. I need you. Already, I think that's one of the decisions Italy can take when things are not going so well for their party. And that's impressive that it happened so fast. PNF, yeah. It's not going too well for them. Not at all. So yeah, what was this whole thing? Did I see spies caught? 2 foreign spies. Well, counter-espionage is not my priority, but should still be going fairly well in that regard, I hope. Only 4 active spies in USA. But I still wonder which part is ours. I'm quite annoyed that you can't see which one it is. This is probably a complete waste of time, because there's no way that we can do anything against the Democratic and Republican parties here. It's always fun when Franklin Delano Roosevelt does not win the elections of 1936 and stuff like that. I tried to do one. I love to do playthroughs with the no neutrality cheat, is because you can do some wacky stuff, like United States, the 1937 invasion of Mexico and Canada, which is not heard of the most, and then invading every single country in South America, and finally joining the Axis and pulling an invasion of United Kingdom. It's quite fun. Stuff you can't really do otherwise. Alright, so we have this army here. I think this army will be the one to invade mainland China. Yeah, I think that will do fairly well. This just needs to have their artillery done. And right now, there's no focus on getting more production done. I'm not certain why this one is being built. I think I'm gonna cancel it. Might be stupid, but free up some resources, not too much. Oh. All units do need their equipment, otherwise they will be completely useless. Well, what happened to where is that cavalry guy? Has it arrived yet? Oh, I forgot completely about this infantry guy. I'm sorry. Is there anyone that has any room left for a fellow infantry guy? Not you, not you, not you. Well, it seems that you will have to be on your own, infantry guy. I'll attach you to the Korean army. Completely missed him. Well, we have one guy here, so let's send him down as well. It's actually two guys, so that explains the discrepancy. Bit more. So why just do we have production problems suddenly? Well, I guess we can start doing some convoys to keep the production up. Also, so we don't have to deal with it later. Should probably, as soon as the technologies for carriers are done. Wondering when that will be. And let's see, does it give me a date? There we go. June 16th of June. Does it say 16th of June? It should be done, and then we can continue on with that whole deal. Italy enforced puppet. Good for them. Okay, so let's combine these two first, and then combine these two, and combine these two. So I could either have 3 cavalry of 4 regiments each, or I could divide them up and have yet another one. So I'm gonna do that, I think. So take 1 of each. There we go, 1 of each. And combine them all together for a 4th one. Mongol army, Mongol army, Mongol army, Mongol army. Here we go. Everyone should be there. Wonderful, wonderful. Then they are prepared to head down here. And let's check the infrastructure map mode for which areas are passable. So here you can't pass. It needs at least 20% in order for troops to get through. So let's send them here. I think there's going to be a bit of work to do, considering some of these have 4 infantry divisions in them. But I'll try to fix that later on. So these ones will cover 2 provinces, which means that this place will be a fairly good station for you, and here we have a lot of infantry. Chengde. Chengde. I'm butchering it so bad. Okay, let's put you fellas out here. There we go. Should give a nice cover for all the areas here. Small arms is done. Soon the other ones will follow, I'm sure. It's a couple of days now. There we go, infantry support weapons. Which unfortunately means that the artillery will be a lower priority in the building list, but it's things you just have to deal with. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed something up. Oh. Holy shit, there's a lot of units here. Where? Okay, Mongol army. I'm sorry, we'll have to reschedule and put you Luan Ping there. Whew. It's a lot of units. It's a lot of units. Could even do something like moving them like that. Maybe. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Light artillery advance. And infantry, anti-tank weapons, done and done. Yeah, which takes a lot of production away from actual production. But it's good, we need things to be used up. Now we have about a month left before the war starts. Okay, so I messed something up here. Okay, so let's just take one of you guys here, because I'm not going to focus on Beijing fully. And these guys will have to be, I think they're gonna be somewhere here, so actually do something like that and add 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and finally 1 here. I finally found out, by the way, what... Oh, come on, blueprint stolen again? Is it China? I finally found out what these numbers mean. It's a relative attack value and defense value. Attack value and defense value. It took me so long to figure that one out. I've been extremely confused about it, but I have finally figured it out. Mixed industry. I still want the mixed industry thing to be done. It's probably my favorite one, because it has the most consumer goods during peacetime, -5% compared to -1%. We cannot afford associated costs, but I want money! Please give me money! Well, agriculture, that's definitely gonna be removed now from the queue. Agriculture, there we go. And soon the aircraft thing will be done. So the aircraft will be put in the higher priority because they take so much longer to build than the other ones. So artillery, carriage, and sight. Shouldn't be too much to upgrade it, because we don't really have any artillery in this nation. The popular front of France. Everything is going fairly well. Supply production is done. Okay. Probably need to add some more stuff to this list. It could be something regarding air, maybe. Maybe. This is the point where I get a bit confused of where to put my focus on. Because there's so much potential to research. I mean, there's so much you can research if you want to, but the question is, will it be useful? Or will it be time wasted? This one could maybe be useful. Large front. Supply consumption minus, but it's so low. Oh. Mechanized offensive, this won't be useful at all. Maybe this one so I can upgrade the superior firepower. That could be good, and then maybe do something like these ones. Prepare for CAGs and everything regarding naval stuff here that is not already done, because everything regarding CAGs will be good. What did I do now? Nav pilot training. Oh, that was 1938. I saw the wrong thing. Well, these two done. Okay, so there should be some air focus as well. First time I delve into that tree, so I'm not sure what I'm doing. Hopefully I didn't do anything particularly wrong. Aircraft carrier. Okay, so this one was done now. All three at the same time. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, done. Away with you, away with you, away with you. And into the production queue we go. Not naval bases, but carriers. These mighty beasts. 3 in parallel at CAGs. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And put you all in the top of the list. Which is going to eat a lot of resources for us, but it's going to be worth it when they're done. Oh wait, did I only do 3? Because I kind of need 4. Yeah, I kind of need 4. That's pretty stupid of me. 4 carriers being built at the same time. Industrial production. Perfect, you are being done. And still no money. Because I kind of want this law to be done. 31.7. I like how, also how it is just called money with the kind of, I don't know if it's a dollar symbol, but it's, you know, general money symbol. There we go, a lot of money. Now we can finally enact this law. And the first artillery brigade is done. But I'm gonna wait for more before I start shipping them over and stuff like that. Besides, the first artillery brigades will probably be stationed in Japan itself. Games of the... Well, 4 being done. And there should be a couple more to follow there as well. Infantry warfare, the first of that kind is being done. Infantry warfare being so done that I don't need to do anything more with it for now. Which is good. We're catching up. I don't really fear fighting China, even though the first time I played Hearts of Iron 3 was with Japan. And I had no idea what I was doing, militarily speaking, which I kind of don't, or, you know, still. And I failed against Japan. I mean, against China. I always mix them up. I failed against China and got beaten back. It was so awful. Utterly terrible. So I'm glad I did not record that time. I was considering doing this with the Black Ice mod, but when I was reading about the Black Ice mod, I got so scared that I ran under the corner and cried. Maybe not that extreme, but it didn't seem very promising. Not very promising at all. Okay, so now I'm in the position I was in before, of not knowing what to research. Honestly, some of these things can still be researched. Why did I take them out? Huh. Well, either way. Hopefully my carriers won't be too bad as a result of that little misstep. I could do mountain warfare, Arctic warfare. I mean, Arctic warfare would probably not be too good. Marine infantry will definitely be useful. It was something that artillery unlocked. I could do these if I wanted to. But basic 4-engine airframe will probably be more useful in general. Fighter, multi-role fighter development is not ready yet. Can't really make much use of it. And there's nothing more for me here. Japan is so advanced in the beginning that it's hard to really know what to focus on. But soon I will reach the new year, which will unlock a lot of technologies to fix with, so that will be pretty good, even though the new year also promises war and a hell of a lot of it.